Hello, and welcome to episode 550 of Prog Review. And today, it's Dave Gilmour in concert. This is the one. This is the one you want to watch. This is the good one. This is the non-boring Gilmour live thing. Why so, Darren? Because I was there. Because it's a bit of a hodgepodge. I think, isn't it? Is this a hodgepodge? Or isn't it a hodgepodge? No, it's not hodgepodge. What am I saying? It's not hodgepodge. It's because there's bits and bobs. It's because it's compiled from bits of concert. You know, the Royal Festival Hall, 2002. I was January the 17th. Bob Geldof was at my one. I shouted out, "Go on, Bob!" But yeah, this is when you see. You've got to remember, there was the time after the Pink Floyd and everything, where there wasn't a lot going on. And Dave Gilmour, he came back and he played this kind of, it was like acoustic, unplugged. Do you remember everyone did unplugged? I blame Nirvana for that. But everyone was doing unplugged, and like I say, I think it started out with the Meltdown Festival at the Royal Festival in 2001. Which did he curate? I can't remember, or was it somebody did something? But that's how it all started. I sound so authoritative, don't I? I've done my homework. But no, Gilmour played a concert as part of the Meltdown Festival in 2001 at the Royal Festival, and then he did, I say, some dates in 2002 in the January, and I was there. Kate Bush sung at one of them. I missed Bush. Who doesn't love a bit of Bush? And also Robert Wyatt did the version, and you can see Geldof and Wyatt's versions on here, not Bush. It's Bushless. So what you get is, like I say, a very stripped back experience, and this is a very good DVD, and everything's it's more strings and synthesizers. Didn't Michael Kamen play on this as well? I'm thinking Michael Kamen. I'm going to pull up the Wikipedia page. Have I got the Wikipedia? I know I've got Michael Kamen. Michael Kamen, he's a very famous person, a musician. He did lots of stuff, doing strings and things and that. And he died the year after this. So I felt kind of lucky to have seen him play. He played El Joanna, I believe. That's the piano. It's rhyming slang for piano, for those of you who are not from these shores. And so, this is a really good... I really not. I got a lot of fondness for this one. Got a lot of fondness. I know I often slate Mr. Dave Gilmour off for his concerts, but I don't know. Maybe it's because I was there when he did the Royal Albert all that time. I had tickets, and the missus missed it because she had and I wasn't going to go on my own, so I ended up selling them. So that's probably why I'm a bit bitter then. That was when Bowie. I missed out on Bowie, didn't I? Oh. And I've never forgiven the missus for that. Grounds for divorce, I think. But I'm skipping along. So you got, it starts off with Shine On. And a bit stripped back. It's quite nice. Terrapin from Barrett's. Because he does some Sid Barrett stuff as well. Fat Old Son, which is probably one of my favourite of the early. Floyd stuff, Come Back to Life, High Hopes. He does Division Bell. There's a lot of Division Bell on here as well. Je crois entendre encore. Yeah, I think that's from an opera. Is it Bizet or something like that? Smile, Wish You Were Here. Got to do that, and of course, Comfortably Numb. And like I say, Geldof is singing it. Oh, does anyone get the ironies of that? Does anyone see that how remarkable that Gilmour is doing? Gilmour's letting Geldof sing that one. It was like that time when was it Benedict Cumberbatch got up and sung it. You want Geldof, but just don't mention Brexit because he gets annoyed. Geldof, and I enjoyed it. And go on, Bob. I don't know if I'm on here. You might hear me. If you hear someone shout, "Go on, Bob," it's me. Great Day for Freedom, Hush by Mountain. Again, which I think they ended it, and then they do an encore with Domino's Breakthrough, and yeah. So yeah, and you get some stuff here from Jules Holland as well. Jules Holland's show. So it's a night, and David Mallet. David Mallet, the famous director who directed videos for all sorts of people back in the day, who also directed Pulse by Pink Floyd. You see, everything is connected, interconnectedness of everything. So that's why I kind of, I thought, well, I'll just do this while we're at it. I'm running out of ideas. So yeah, I've got a lot of fondness. And that, again, if I saw this, and because I made a mistake, because I got tickets, and the missus said, a friend of hers at work wanted to see an older gentleman, and his missus wanted to. So we got a box at the Royal Festival. I've told this story in the live stream. And did you hear did the microphone pick that up there? And my chest wheezing? I'm not well, Hear that? I'm not well. And so we got this box, and these people came, and this bloody woman did nothing but talk throughout the entire concert. I don't know if she'd taken something. I don't know if she'd imbibed some chemicals that had loosened her jaw, but she was sitting next to me, and she did nothing but talk throughout the entire. Oh, I like this one, and then proceeded to say, "Oh, this is from something," and I'm like, I'm straining to hear, because I'm there for the music, and I don't like to be disturbed. I hate when people, talk behind me. I remember seeing King Crimson at Shepherd's Bush Empire, and I had there were people talking behind it. That was distracting. I want to watch the gig. Why pay money to talk? And so she just talked. Thankfully, I think it was during Comfortably Numb, she actually went to the ladies, powder her nose, literally. Oh, the jokes write themselves. And so I got to hear that on its own. I think it's that one. I think it was. So I was pleased with that, because it was Bob Geldof. And then she came back. And at the end, because after the gig ended, we left, and we went to Waterloo Station, because that's where. And then we were heading in different directions, and we say our pleasantries. And she said, "We must do this again sometime." To which I, as shaken her by the hand, warmly said, "No, we really mustn't. We really must never do this again." And we walked away. And they laughed. They thought I was joking. Oh no, I was deadly serious. And from that day on, I vowed to the missus never, I mean, not even Herbie disturbed the Penguin Cafe gig as much as this bloody woman. So that was my story about my Dave Gilmour gig experience. Again, I like to. But yeah, and that's why I like this, because I can sit and listen to it without somebody talking at me, unless the kids are in the room. And then they're another one, aren't they? Don't shut up. Never shut up. Shush. But when their programmes are on, and I say, "Oh, do anyone want a cup of tea and a biscuit?" They go, "Oh, Dad, shut up. I'm trying to watch whatever it is." Some rubbish. It's not like the old days. Grange Hill, that's what it was, wasn't it? Who remembers Grange Hill? And if there was any room in the schedule, they'd put on a Looney Tunes cartoon. Do you remember that? Oh, and your heart would skip a beat. You go, "It's Bugs Bunny." No, Elmer Fudd. And Dave Gilmour. So yeah, I like this artist. Do check this one out. Everyone does. It's the lights and that, but it's intimate. It's a smaller concert. I think it's truer, and I think again it's a different slant to the music, because it's stripped back, and it's a bit more. I find it a bit more heartfelt than when it's all, it's sub Pink Floyd, with all the lights and stuff. So if you haven't checked this one out, do give it a look. And in terms of rating, I'm going to be very generous. I'm going to give this 4 terrapins out of 5. That's 4 terrapins out of 5, because like I said, he even does Domino's, and you've got Robert White and Bob Geldof, and of course Richard Wright turns up as well. Yeah. So it's got to be good. Isn't it? And like I say, it wasn't that long after that they did Live 8, was it? 2005, was it? 3 years later. Wow. Where's the time gone? Where's it going? I don't know. Time's running out. With that, it's the end of the video. Thank you. I've been talking about Dave Gilmour's live in concert at the Royal Festival Hall, and like I say, it's very good. I do like this one. See, I'm not all bad. I'm not all bad. Now I'm gonna ruin everything by saying I've just got 15,000 subscribers. That's it. I've made it now. I'm in the big league. Where's me paper mache play button or whatever it is? Hey, no play button for Darren. Oh no, coming up to, was it 8 million views, which I think's a lot for this old face, but no, nothing from YouTube for Darren. No, just demonetization of my videos, and then it blinks back on again. They just piss around with me all the time, you know. It's annoying. Where's my award? Give me a award to stop. That's what I should do. Stop making these bloody things. So anyway, also there is a community tab in which you can all insult me. It's on the channel page. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try. Do you know what? Because you people, you rotten people, for years, or it seems like years, have always said, Darren, will you review this? Will you review that? Well, look, we're going to have a democracy. I'm going to put there, you can do polls and stuff, so you can vote on what the reviews are going to be. I tried it the other day. And some people made suggestions. I made a poll out of it, and I foolishly added something else, i.e. none of the above, and everyone voted for something else, and that proves that polls are not to be trusted and democracy doesn't work. But I'm going to give it another go. So head over to the channel community tab, and I shall say leave your suggestions, and we'll create another poll. Come back, but this time please vote for the bloody records and not for the something else option. Well, in fact, I won't include this. Obviously, I won't include something else action, because that just proves that you guys you're all bloody trolling me, aren't you? You're all bloody trolling me. And on that, there's only one more thing to say, and it is prog on.